Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Warship Gunner 2 Portable. Right out of the gate, I'm going to apologize in advance for any coughing, sniffling, or throat clearing. In theory, the screen should be a little bit bigger, and the text should all be a little more clear. Everything should be slightly higher quality. So we're going to try this out. It should be better, but we're going to try it out for an episode. Let me know what you guys think. It's very, very important that I get the feedback on this so I know what to change, what to try, and what to adjust. So, today we're going to start off by going to research because we have money now. And there are definitely some things I want to look into, such as new engines and a new hull are the two main things I want to look at. So, we look at hulls here. This is actually not expensive as I thought it would be, which is nice. How expensive would it be to skip down here? Ah, yeah, see, this is where we start spending the big bucks. And for this money, we might as well just skip over to a cruiser, for that matter. And I'm tempted to, but that wouldn't leave us hardly any money for new engines. So let's do that first, and then we'll see how much money we have left at the end of that. Those are structures. We want engines. So we're using boiler 1s right now. And we're using turbine 1s, so if we go like down to turbine, I don't know, 3 I suppose, we could do this. We could hop over here and get some cruiser, or well, some normal steam turbines as well, which we can use on a cruiser. These would be the destroyer turbines. Let me see, what else can we do? We definitely need to get down here even before we have a cruiser, so we're gonna go like this: destroyer, cruiser, and even, never mind, I was gonna say even battleship, but we don't have enough for that. Let's get some new smokestacks, hopefully. So it looks like that's gonna be all of our money pretty much invested in engines, which I was kind of fearing would happen. I knew the boilers would be expensive, which is why I prioritized engines before I went and spent money on a hull that I wouldn't have been able to build anyways, because I don't have a bridge, I don't have the right engines. So having that hull that quickly is actually not useful to us. As for other things to change, I think we got some new research done, especially in regards to our cannons, which could be nice. We might have bigger machine guns too? I don't know, we're gonna have to check. Oh, so if we go up here, and I think it's this one, and we press triangle, it'll automatically update. So it automatically updated the caliber of our cannons. And I guess we do not have bigger machine guns, because it would have done that too. But the other thing we're going to change, the other thing we're going to change on the, and these are grayed out, so there's nothing to upgrade there. The other thing we're going to change on the cannons, I think, if we can, is this one is replace? Yeah, here we go. So, yes, we do have 2 barrels now, like this. There we go. It makes us slower, but honestly not that much slower, and that is a significant amount of improvement in terms of firepower. It literally doubled our firepower, which is great. So, and I guess, let me double check manually to make sure that we don't have better machine guns. No, not yet. So those must be one more turn on those, I'm guessing. So there we go. Got all of the technical stuff out of the way. I hope the frame rate is good. The frame rate looks good in the preview window, but when I was testing this before, it was like weird and choppy in the actual recording, like after the recording was done. So I don't know. I hope it's good. I'll check it, of course, after I get done recording this episode. And if it's not good, then you probably aren't hearing this right now. And if it is good, then you're definitely hearing this right now. Pack A100. I can't remember this mission very well, honestly. What was it? I don't even know. We'll see when we get in there. Oh, this one. Yes. Wonderful Japanese. Alright. Yeah, everything should be... I don't know if the screen is really much bigger than it was before. I think it's slightly bigger. But I can tell that the quality is certainly better. As far as the legibility of the text and everything, I can tell that's a lot better. So, hopefully it's more watchable now. All I did was change one setting in the PSP's settings, not the recording settings, so it does look a little bit different on my TV too, but obviously, like I said, it's still legible and everything, so I'm not too worried about it. For my end, anyways, for my TV, coming out fine. Definitely not using all of my TV, but I wouldn't expect it to anyways. So, I think it is a little bit bigger though. And it might, by the time you guys are watching this, it might be even slightly bigger if I can figure out how to do that like in Movie Maker or something. So, yeah. Ooh, funds crate. I want that. I shouldn't be doing this, but I want it. Is that the first cough of the episode? It might be. I'm sure it will get worse from here. If I didn't have my hands on the PSP underneath my desk right now, I would reach up and hit the mute button real quick. But maybe if I preset my mouse over the mute buttons, all I have to do is tap the mouse pad, then I can hit it real quick before I cough. Yeah, stop it. Oh yeah, I can do this. That'll deal with at least some of them. There we go. Don't drop anything I care about, please. Good, okay. I want to make sure he wasn't going to drop a crate that I wanted so that I had to turn around and get it. So difficulty about playing this on normal at this level is the lack of powerful weaponry. As you'll notice, we are struggling to sink any of these guys right now. Simply because of the difficulty setting we're on, and they have, you know, more health. And or damage resistance, can't really tell which. Could be a little bit of both, I don't know. If I hit that cruiser, well, I won't be able to sink the cruiser very quickly, that's the problem. But if I could sink that lead cruiser, it would make the rest of these guys stop, at least for a moment. But they are hitting our transports. I really did not have the time to go and turn around and get that funds crate, but I did it anyways, and now I'm going to pay for it. If I can kill him, though, the rest of them will stop for a moment, which will give me an opportunity to kill them all, in theory. Oh, but there's some torpedoes in the water, which is never good. Alright, let's get broadside. Gotta be really close to these guys. We might fail, but we might get it at the last second. Yeah. Hey, stop it. Stop that. You. I will murder you. Did we lose it? Did we fail? It looks like we failed. I'm seeing the dot 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 there. I see like 3 transports. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, oh well. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is just gonna be a little bit of thing, yeah. Just for the sake of not being stuck on one really relatively simple mission forever, let's just put the difficulty on easy. I'm not really worried about the S rank in this particular mission. Did it save my selection? It did, okay. Yeah, I'm not like really particularly worried about the S rank in this mission. So for the sake of like moving forward, let's just do that for now so that I can actually kill them quickly enough. Like it didn't help that I turned around and got the funds crate, but like looking back on that, it wouldn't have mattered that much anyways. I do need to be more proactive about using my forward thruster though. That's something I need to be better about doing. Oh, someone was wondering about if there were subtitles, which, like, I see what he means, but like the whole game is spoken through text. Like there's voice acting now, but it's all still in text. So it'd be like subtitles of text, which would be... It'd just be a little awkward, so I doubt there are subtitles. If I can remember to, I will check. I have no idea what any of these other options are in here, and I don't want to accidentally like quit the mission or something. So hopefully I can remember to do that by the time we get back to the dock. I should have done that before I came out here, but I forgot about it. So, my bad. Let's get these cannons going like now. There we go. See, now we're doing much more damage to these guys. There we go. There, I got the mute button before I coughed that time. Alrighty. Got a lot of survivors and stuff. We do actually care about points at this point in the game because we need to get higher Silver Swan ranks to get better stuff. So ranking is actually kind of important at this point of the game. So we want to grab as many of these guys as we can. Like so. We're going to go deal with this last submarine, and then we'll head up north and get the group that spawns up there, and then we'll go over and get our treasure from the transport. And, yeah. Let's go find the submarine. What is that, health crate? I think it's just health crate, yeah. And again, like, notice how they're using English letters for HP rather than the Japanese symbol equivalent. I don't know. And down here on the UI too, same thing. Like, why would they use N and R and HP, and the compass directions are in English letters? Like, I don't know if that's just like an international thing. Like, they're always, I know numbers are universal, but I guess certain English letters are too, such as compass directions and things like that. Or maybe there's just no Japanese equivalent, you know, letter for just the word neutral or just the word reverse or HP, hit points, you know? I don't know. No idea. Let's go get this group up to the north. I'll probably cut out the short journey up there. So there we go, dealt with those guys. Pretty straightforward, just like in the PS2 version, and no really spectacular crates there. But we're going to go ahead and get all the survivors, and then we'll make our way over to the transport ship, sink it, and call it good. Because by the time we get over there, the transports that we were escorting will have reached their destination as well. So, just get all these guys. And let's go this way-ish. Yeah, that way-ish. And I'll pick you guys up when we finish the mission, and then again when we find the transport, or get close enough to, you know, shoot at them. So, yep. So I'm back. I just watched the... well, what you just saw, and you know how the video just kind of stops? Yeah, it apparently the video just stopped recording itself when the main objective was completed, which is a new issue. That has not happened before with this HD PVR. It's had the black screen glitch all the time, which is fine, and I check for it regularly, so... Yeah, I was even looking, I remember looking at the preview window, and it was fine, like shortly after that. No indication that it just stopped the recording, but the cut you saw there a second ago, that was it. That was the whole video that it recorded. It just stopped. So... yeah. And there's no way, I already saved over the last save, so there's no way for me to go back and get all of the text from the completed mission and the post mission, like debrief, and the cutscene that followed, and yeah. So that sucks. I don't know why it just stopped recording. That's a new issue that has not happened before. Not only did it stop recording, but it stopped recording without any indication at all. In fact, when I stopped the episode, I remember looking at the timer that it had running, and it said 25 minutes. And that clip you saw there was about 15. So I have no idea why it did that. But that stuff is gone now forever. So yeah, the quick version, basically, there's a cutscene that I can't ever go back and see now, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, at least. If anyone knows of a way to do that, let me know. But other than that, I got some money and I started some new research. So I'll run through that again real quick. Hopefully this time it didn't secretly cut off my recording. Basically, I got these things here started, all 5 of these things that you can see. I started on a few high angles, well, all the high angles that I can right now. And I went down to here and I started on these guys, this right here, this Japanese forward bridge, because it's only got 1 less command than the German bridge. But the German bridge is much, much bigger, which I don't want to deal with. So, yeah. And that was basically all of my money. There was nothing else I really got to invest any money into at all. So, that was that. We had about 7,000, I think, by the end of that mission. So, there's all that. Yeah, if you know of a way to get back to that cutscene so I can show you guys that, let me know. Otherwise, it's just kind of gone. And I'm gonna... I don't know. I'm going to try to make sure that doesn't happen again, but like I said, there was no indication that it happened at all. So, on a somber note, and for me at least a frustrating note, because that's really, really, really annoying. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Warship Gunner 2 Portable. I hope you enjoyed, minus the nonsense recording issue. And I hope to see you all in the next one. This sucks.